The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and off we go from Nashville. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. 85 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Forced out to his left. Looking end zone for Jones. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Flushed out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Here's Tannehill. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's the former Titan, Tyrann Mathieu, with a pick. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run it with Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Pushing his way through, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 8 coming up. They go play fake. Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on fourth down. They snap it to Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Screenplay, McKinnon. Space to run past the 20. Touchdown! Jerick McKinnon, 31 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Harold Landry able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. On the return, it's Rodgers. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because...
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Tershawn Wharton busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill flushed out right. He wants Reynolds way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. And it's third down. Here's Tannehill. Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
He's going deep for Brown. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On first down, Williams. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Tannehill's throw into the hands of Ferkser here. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Flush to his right. First down and much more for Henry. And down to the 28-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Tannehill throwing again. Steps away to his left. They juke, and now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 141 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 24, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Bud Dupree in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Down the numbers. There he goes.
You thought you had it.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now Tannehill. Forced out to his left. Room to run past midfield. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Dancing to his left. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he returns this to the 22.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant you got that. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. Throwing on second and long. Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to go down again.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And now off to the races down the right side.
Come on, bring it,
20,
baby, bring it.
10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
My goodness, 229 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Play action. It's Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On second down, it's Henry. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Tannehill. Flushed out right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. They're going deep for Hill. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a short return to the 6-yard line. And they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.